sound.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? We're going to let some people get in. I hope everybody is having a great Wednesday evening. So, I know my live schedule's been a little crazy and hectic this past week or so. I've been in a lot of pain. This is the best I've felt in about a week. I'm still in a little bit of pain, but the best I felt in about a week. Everything's doing good moving forward. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. We're going to get into the news. We have quite a bit to get into, so let's get right into it. Our first story comes from down under. Australian authorities said at least 71 homes were lost in the continuing bushfires in Perth. No homes were reported lost in overnight last night, but local officials say this can change when they do inspections in the morning. Today was the fourth day of the giant bushfires with high winds. Australian authorities have warned residents in Perth's east side that they need to act immediately to survive, and many residents in the northeast of Perth have already been told by Australian authorities it is too late to leave safely. So that's a very serious issue, and we will keep watching that issue moving forward. Now let's get into some local news, because we actually have quite a bit to get into here. So two local activists have announced they are running for elected office. Miles Carter and Dominique Calhoun have both announced their candidacies. Carter is running for Erie County Sheriff. He was the protester tackled while talking with Channel 4 back in June, and Calhoun is running for Erie County Legislature's 1st District seat. And we will have more on the upcoming local races during Western New York on 5 on Friday. I know there's more sheriffs, more people to announce their candidacies in the sheriff race. We will give you a list of all the candidates on Friday. 3 officers have been suspended in Rochester stemming from an incident last week that resulted in a handcuffed 9-year-old girl being pepper sprayed. The officers were responding to a call of family trouble when this incident happened. This has sparked protests in Rochester over the past few days, and even a small demonstration here in Buffalo, New York yesterday. Now on to a story about a local man. Pete Harding made a brief appearance in virtual court yesterday. Harding's public defender, Michelle Peterson, asked for a 30-day delay so Harding's local lawyer can file the necessary paperwork to represent him moving forward. The U.S. Magistrate Judge Robin Merriweather agreed to the request. She set a status hearing for March 4th. The FBI is using Pete Harding's own social media as evidence, according to the statement of facts by the FBI. The FBI cites Harding's live streams both during and after storming the Capitol building. The statement also talks about an interview Harding did with the Buffalo News, and contains a still image from Rupley of Harding lighting news equipment on fire outside of the Capitol building. ARX Sciences, a Western New York-based company, is receiving a $200,000 grant from the state and will create 20 jobs. This is part of a $2 million incentive to create COVID equipment and supplies. ARX Sciences is a medical supply company in Williamsville. They design, develop, and manufacture reagents for use in vitro diagnostics. On to the last story of the night here, and this is out of Mexico. Yesterday, Mexican authorities announced a dozen state police have been arrested for their roles in allegedly killing 19 people, some of whom were migrants. The victims were shot and burned. Their bodies were found piled in a charred pickup truck in Caramago across the Rio Grande from Texas. Tamaulipas State Attorney General Irving Barrios Mojaca said all 12 officers were in custody and will face charges of homicide, abuse of authority, and making false statements. The AG did not say what the motive was. Hey, and here's Sylvester. I know she hasn't been here in a little while. She's been stubborn. But there you guys go. That's the news for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I feel much better. I have quite a bit of stuff going on right now between this and, everything else. But I appreciate all you guys who continue to tune in. We will be back tomorrow because I was not live yesterday, so I will be live tomorrow. You guys have a great night. I love